Chris Hall is the second canine handler for Atza. That's not very common because normally once a canine bonds itself to its handler, it's pretty much fixed to that particular handler, and you don't see a lot of switching. That's why our handlers typically will be responsible for the canine for the life of the dog. Usually the lifespan of a dog is about somewhere between 7 and 10. We have an arrangement whereby Chris will be able to purchase Atza for the grand sum of what we paid for Atza. So we paid $1 for Atza to the Guadalupe Police Department. He's worth about $10,000, so it was one of the best deals we ever got. New canine is typically about $10,000, and we've had him for 3.5 years. So we're going to sell him back for $1. Come on in. How are you? So we're going to sell him back for $1, and Atza will have a long life. He'll be a little bit different than a common house pet. So he still has some of his old tendencies will still open up the position to see if anybody wanted to become a canine handler, and Chris was the only one who put in for it. So he did best on the testing. One of the interesting things in talking to Chris that he really wanted to do is see if he could take one of his canine partners from kind of cradle to grave, and really get the opportunity to go all the way through the working life cycle of a dog. And so Chris is looking forward to getting partnered with a new animal, a new canine partner, and Atza will still, I'm sure, want to come to training and do some other things from time to time. To being Atza's handler, or being handled by Atza, one or the other. Kind of both. Let him know that we care about him on his last day of patrol with Atza, and let him know that we appreciate all the work that he's put in, both here at the Atascadero, city of Atascadero, and at home and care and maintenance for the animals. Atza a big hand, along with Chris a big hand, and maybe we give Chris a chance to say something, and maybe just share a little bit about how it feels to kind of head towards the last 4-hour shift with Atza here. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like a roller coaster. As you said, I get the opportunity to do my career dream of working a dog from start to finish. It's been a blessing, no matter what, the opportunity to bring Atza over with me from Guadalupe to the city of Atascadero and work with him here and produce several narcotics fines and suspect fines and everything along that nature. And it's kind of a sad, bittersweet, the last day I get to come to work with my partner, Atza. Almost at a loss of words. It's kind of hard to describe it in a way. He's been with me my most memorable narcotics find was a search warrant in Paso Robles. Our special enforcement team called me out to do a narcotics search for him, and with the dog, sometimes we could get into areas that he will alert to, that we could unlock with forced entry. So he alerted to a C crate in the backyard of a house, and we opened up the C crate, which had a padlock on it. We had to cut the lock. Then he alerted to a trash can, and the trash can was another locked container. And when he alerted to that container, we opened it up again with forced entry, and we got I believe it was a 1/4 pound of heroin out of it. So that was a pretty big find and a pretty good alert by the dog, and without his nose, there's a chance we might have missed that. 15 gang members surround us, and I had to get him out of the car. We had one guy charge my partner, and we ended up having to arrest that guy, and Atza was able to keep about 10 people back from rushing us to try to lynch that guy out of our arrest. So, again, he's been through a lot with me. There's been tons of other scenarios. I could probably sit here and think about them and talk about them, but those are the two most memorable moments of my career with Atza, on both fields and everything. And of course, he's helped with finding children who've walked away from their houses and tracking disabled elderly adults, and all those. The dogs are used for their nose. They're not used to bite people and take them down, but their nose is what they're here for. And he's been a great tribute to the canine program. So.
Absolutely.
Is he wearing the new vest?
No, this is just his patrol harness.
We won't be seeing him around here anymore. Pet him a little bit. He seems to like that a whole lot. And just congratulate Chris and welcome him into a new canine partner eventually. But for now, just congratulate him and tell him we appreciate all the work that he's put in and everything that he's done for our department.
What language do you use when you train them?
All his commands are German.
It's in straight German?
Yep. So he's from Germany, so when we get them, they're about 1.5 to 2 years old, and they're already trained in either Schutzen or ring sport, which is a lot of the protection bite work that the dogs do. So we just continue with the same commands.
Yeah, I see.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well done. Thank you, sir. Good job, buddy. Appreciate it.
He's our 8th police dog for the Atascadero Police Department.